Instagram. Wow. If you keep wondering what gets people thousands and thousands of followers on Instagram, and you keep wondering if you can have them too, well, yes, content is definitely the king. But at the same time, we've got to understand, even despite having amazing content, but if the aesthetic is not good enough, the followers are not going to be there for you. So content is important, definitely, but so is the aesthetic element. And yes, if you are a fan of aesthetic too, I am pretty sure you must have seen the grid puzzle type Instagram posts. I am also sure that most of you would have wondered, how can they create all this? They must be spending tons of time and energy and maybe money creating them. Well, I'm here to bust this myth for you today. Not only to bust your myth, but also to train you into creating such beautiful, amazing grids, and that too within no time. Trust me, once you learn it, you won't spend more than 10 to 15 minutes in creating those amazing looking, aesthetic looking Instagram puzzle type grid posts. And in case you don't know what a puzzle grid looks like, here it is. Have a look. Isn't it just amazing? Hello friends, my name is Ananya and welcome back to Asmi Digital's channel. I'm going to teach you the super easy techniques to create an Instagram puzzle post that is going to help you rock your Instagram handle. But before we get started with this amazing tutorial, if you are not yet subscribed to our channel, don't forget to subscribe it for amazing tutorials like this and all the digital stuff that you might be looking forward to. And don't forget to like this video. So here we go. Let's get started to rock your Instagram. Okay, so here we get started. So it's very interesting. I'm super excited. We are going to create a beautiful Instagram puzzle feed today. So what we do first is that we open our Canva, we go to create a design. Now the first thing we see over here is create an Instagram post. So we have to see the size is 1080 into 1080 pixels. But now you've got to understand one thing, that is that we have to create 3 times the size of this. All right, so let's see how to do that. So we multiply 1080 by 3 and then we go to custom dimensions and create a design here. So we go to custom size, we put in 3240 into 3240 pixels, that is 1080 into 3. So we go here and this is the size that we are looking for. So here we have a choice. Either what we can do is we can choose a template or we can start from scratch, whatever way suits us. All right, so the first thing that we have to do is we go to our elements and from the elements we go to our grids. Now from the grids we have to find this one, that is a 3 by 3. Where it's gone? Now, okay, here it is. So we have to be looking for this particular grid that comes in squares. That means we are going to have 9 of them together. So here it's like. Next thing we have to do is we have to go to rulers. So sometimes it can get really tedious looking for rulers on Canva, but then it's super easy to find them. So you go to your file here and from files just go to show rulers. From here, the next thing that we have to do is Okay, the next thing we have to do is we pick up this ruler, we bring it here, another one, we get it here, side, all right, once again here. Now next is we click here and we delete this grid. So what we have in the background is we have this layout clear with us, but then we have got rid of the grid as such. Let's say we take this. I place it here. Then we take this. I place it here. Let's say this one and this. I'll just change this one and take this, let's say. Yeah. So please remember, we'll be leaving some space for some text and we are going to have pictures here and there. So now there would be a color scheme that you would be working around on. So depending upon the color scheme you're wanting to choose for yourself, you have to keep the color and the aesthetics in mind. So once we have this ready with us, we can think about what sort of a background we want to use this for. Yeah. We can go about changing colors, reduce the transparency, or increase that, whatever we want. Position backwards. I would have it, a little toned down to go along with the rest. All right. Let's see if we can find something else. Let's say this one. We put it here. And we push it to the background again. So we'll keep tweaking this a little here and there. Now we go to pictures. Yeah, photos. We can pick up any photo that we want. Let's say we are designing something that is more girly kinds. All right, so let's say we take this one. Just drag and drop and see how beautifully it fits in. Now, in case you want to change the position of the picture, just double click and you can drag it, wherever you want. So let's take it this way. Oh, let's take confident woman. Let's say we are talking about something like entrepreneurship and creating some content on that. The beauty about creating this kind of a grid or working on Canva is that you get so much just free of cost. Even if you are not a pro user, still you can have a lot to yourself. Okay, let's take this one. This looks good. Okay. Fine, let's assume we go with these pictures. So we do away with the ruler but we need the guides, so we go to show guides. So once we have this thing ready, we go to text. We can add whatever kind of text that we want here. Okay, let's say we take this, double click, the wool sweats by. Okay, let's say we are creating something on womanhood or being a woman, confident, independent, all for herself. Okay, so we take this. Okay, now if you want to put some other sort of text, we just write it here. Let's say travel, and we can choose whatever font we want. Be independent. Yeah, this is the font we're using, and we just change the color to go with the theme. All right, this looks better. Be fearless. Yeah. Drag. Okay. Yeah. Go back to the color. Okay, just reduce the spacing. Height, okay. Fearless. Be yourself. Let's go with be yourself. just a little changes here and there. Yeah, so you can do whatever, the way you feel it looks the best, you can go about with that. So it's quite done for me. And here we can see quite a few white spaces, so we can just fill them up. We go back to elements, and let's say I just start looking for, let's say, stars. You can pick up whatever you want. So okay, let's say I pick this. Please remember to push it to the background so that it doesn't come over your text. We are pretty much done with this, so we go about downloading this, and it's saved to the camera roll. So now for those who are working on an iPad or a mobile app, so you might find some trouble in finding out the right image splitter for yourself. So there are quite a few that work for the desktop sides and for Android platforms, but then I did figure out one for myself for this iPad. So here is this amazing app, that is Grid Post. So we open Grid Post. So now it doesn't work in the horizontal format, but then yeah, it does quite a good job. We go to 3x3 and photo grids. From here we choose this, that is our image, and from here we just go to next. Now we have to do something really important, and that is to maintain the sequence. So please be very careful about the sequence and maintaining that, because a wrong sequence or a wrong selection here is going to mean that all your images are haywire, and the aesthetic that we were talking about, that is surely going to get missing right there. So we click this, post in a sequence, yeah, and here next, share, yeah, we get back here, number 2, next, share. You can pick them up one by one and keep posting. You can also put them on a scheduler if you want. You can download these, put them on a scheduler and get going. And here goes the last one in the grid. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so we have finally posted all these 9 images, and now let's have a look at how it's gonna look like. Okay, here we go. See how amazing this entire grid looks like. So, as I said, it's super easy to create these grids, what we call them puzzle grids, and they look immensely aesthetic. So, ever you wondered how difficult it might be and how people actually go about creating these? You've seen it for yourself. It is super easy. With a little creativity, you all can do it with super ease. Okay, so now here we are. So I'm sure you must have loved this tutorial and you must have seen all your fears about creating amazing puzzle Instagram posts were all but nothing at all. So it's super easy to create these posts. Do share whatever you create. Don't forget to share them with us so that we can also have a look at what amazing work you have been up to. Once again, if you're yet not subscribed to our channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you have found value in this particular video, do like it and share it with your friends. And yeah, in case you're new to Canva and you would like to go pro, we have a very special 45-day trial period link for you down in the description box below. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles. All the links are right there. I'll see you again in the next tutorial. Till then, goodbye and take good care of yourselves.